My man, what can I help you with? Shoot. What do you what's
Well, I
going
don't know.
on?
I. All right. So this is what's going on
Tell me.
lately. My hips are like super fucked up, or they at least feel super fucking tight.
Your hips? Your hips, did I hear that right?
My hips, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So, and I can always feel it in my lower back. And I talked to Nicky Thumbs, and that's why he was telling me hips. So he gave me a couple of stretches to do. So I don't know if you got any recommendations for that, or my shoulders are also super tight all the time.
Yep.
And I work at a computer.
Yeah.
So I got like the head forward thing.
Yep. No, I feel you, man. I'm in the same boat. I'm always at my computer, and I'm finding my shoulders are everything's sort of rotating in, and it's not good.
Yeah.
But okay. Let's just address the hips. So, quick question: your pain is in your lower back?
Yeah, generally. Like I was throwing laches earlier, and like as I was popping through, I could like feel it in my lower back.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. When do you do any hip stuff? So what are sort of the hip stuff that Nikki gave you?
So
Show me.
I'm at the gym right now.
Perfect.
So you do one where you get into like a lunge.
Yep.
Hold your arm up.
Yep.
Pelvis and move forward.
Yep.
He gave me a similar one where you put your foot up on a box.
Yep.
I don't feel like a box, but you basically put this one back up.
Yep.
Basically the same thing.
Yep.
And then he gave me one with a lacrosse ball, where you basically just put it on the side of your hip and just like sit there for like 3 minutes.
Yep. So basically, what it sounds like to me, it's pretty common, man. Most of us, especially us people who sit at hold on. There we go. Most of us who sit at desks all day tend to have really short quads. So as well as probably hip flexors, but generally speaking, there's 4 muscles in your quadricep. So there's one that attaches. There's one that attaches to the hip. So that one tends to get quite short. So he gave you some good stretches, but yeah. So one I recommend is that the one where you sit in that kneeling position, but you hook your feet up, and then what you do is just extend on that by sort of engaging the core, so tightening the core and squeezing your butt. So, which I'll show you. So if I have a chair here, so hook that foot up. So even if you're at your office desk, hook that foot up and drop into it like he showed you. But then what you want to do is you tense the core and squeeze your butt. So you're actually trying to get the engagement in your glute and in your core, and that will actually, not only are you stretching it from, I guess, the point of view of you're lengthening the muscle, but then you're also trying to engage the muscles that are not switching on. So probably basically what it is it's probably just a lack of engagement through your core and through your glutes, because most of us have what we call as a anterior pelvic tilt, meaning our hips are rotated forward. And what that does is that will increase the tension in your lower back, because if you think about it, because your hips are rotating forward, your lower back's actually getting compressed, which basically means your lower back's sort of always engaged, and there's always just a lot of tension. So obviously when you're training and stuff, you're gonna feel it a lot more. So the other
That makes a lot of sense.
so the other thing that you can also do is obviously probably just some more core exercises before you start training, as well as glute exercises. Yeah. So basically, if you want to get the muscles engaged so they can take the pressure off your lower back.
Okay.
So stretching is good, but the engagement will actually help reduce the pain a lot more so. So
Think about that.
let's see. So one exercise you can do. Actually, I'll give you two exercises. So the first one says on the ground, I'll see if I can get in the best position. So, can you see me? All right. So you're gonna lie on your back like this. Legs are gonna be. Can you see my knees? Yep. So arms up, knees up. This is called a dead bug. Basically, just a dead bug. From here, you're going to lift your chest off the ground so that your shoulders are not touching. From there, what you're gonna do is just gonna extend one leg slowly all the way out, and just before your heel touches the ground, you're gonna stop and then bring it back in. This is called a dead bug. So it's a very it's like, think of it like Pilates. It's a very basic Pilates exercise. And then you can basically expand on this by shifting your arms back. You can shift your arms out. That will increase the resistance. That's for your core. So it's just a very easy exercise that you can do if you have back issues, because you're lying on the ground, you can take as much pressure or put as much pressure on your spine. So that's why it's a very good sort of baseline. Anyone can do it. Even if someone who's really, really big and heavy can do that exercise, because you're just on your back. So if you can't do it, just relax. The other exercise is just simply just a glute bridge, or just lying on your back.
Yeah.
Glute bridge. You can do isometrics. Yeah, so you can just do isometrics. You can hold it. You can do single leg. You can hold. You can do that for reps. The other one you can do is you can go feet in like this, go knees out, which engages a lot more of the other the other two gluteal muscles. So I think your major problem is just sort of a lack of activation, especially throughout the day. You're sitting at the desk.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be those muscles are a bit sleepy. I have the same issues, man. So I've got really tight hips. I don't do enough glute stuff throughout the day and then before training. So that's something that's really important. Shoulders. That's the other one. So this is something you can do at your desk.
Sorry, going back to the glute stuff really quickly.
Yeah.
Is that something I should do like every day, or is that something I should just like maybe every other day, or I guess is there any chance of doing it too much?
No. Nah. If anything, the more you do it, the better, because you have to think about it. You're sitting down for a period in the day, and doing it once before training isn't going to combat 8 hours of sitting down. But obviously you're at work, so let's be realistic. Sure. You can't be lying on the ground at work doing hip thrusts. So one thing you can do is, let's say, because I've got a standing desk, let's say you're feeling really tight. So what you can do is you can just stand up at your desk, go into a split stance. So go into a split stance like this. And then what you're going to do is the back leg is the leg you're stretching. So you're going to stretch the hip through there, but you're going to squeeze your glute and you're going to tense your core. And you're going to tense it really, really hard. So you're really going to squeeze your butt and you're really going to squeeze your core. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds or however long you need to. And then you're just going to shift forward just a little bit. So that way, not only are you stretching your hip flex, not only are you stretching your quad, but you're really trying to engage your glutes and your abs. And you're purposely trying to increase the intensity. So basically we're killing two birds with one stone. It looks less silly. And if you have a standing desk, you can do this while you're working. How good's that?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I do actually. That's perfect.
Yeah, so that's what I recommend you do. You can literally do that for as long as you want. And that way and then obviously, the whole alternating between sitting and standing. I actually just stand permanently. I try not to sit too much anymore. But even then, that also still has this issue. So my shoulders will still get tight. So the other one for you, which is something I discovered recently and I have shared on my socials, but I call it just the shoulder flow. So what you do is basically start like this, so elbows in. From there, what you do is you go thumbs up and you go back like this, so you can see.
Oh, I think it's thumbs back.
Yeah, thumbs back like this, and then what you do is you're basically trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together.
Yeah.
And you're really trying to push that thumb back. From there, what you do then is just extend out like this, so you can see my arm. Basically, still trying to maintain that engagement, and then what you do is still holding that engagement. You flow through and come back to the start.
Okay.
So this is a really nice way to open up the shoulders, engage those muscles that are sort of falling a bit asleep. And you can do it without resistance bands. Obviously, it's just your hands, so you can do that at your desk. You can do that every day, all day, however often you want. So those are really easy exercises that you can sort of implement, whether they be at work or the ones I gave you beforehand, which you can implement at training as well. So, yeah, man.
All right.
And is there anything else? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Dude, I don't know. I think the last thing is like, how do I just get as big of a dick as you do, and just like crush ninja as hard as you do? Like, what's the exercise for that?
Mate, that's a very, very specific exercise. I hold it quite dear, mate. So I can't. You have to pay for that one. You know,
Fair enough.
it's about it, and it's
I'm
about
in Australia. I'll hit you up on that.
yeah, and it's currently at about an inch a month, so it takes some time. But yeah, man. Well, I hope that helps.
Dude, that's super helpful. I'm gonna keep you updated. I'm gonna try and record this for the next like week or maybe a month or so.
Oh, absolutely.
Might be better too.
I've recorded this conversation too, so I've got it all. I've got it all, the screen recorded, so I can send you the full clip. I plan to like use little bits and pieces of it for social, but I can send that to you as well. And obviously, on my website, I do have like a membership option. It's like, what is it, $10 a month or what? But I do a 28-day trial. So if you wanted to try anything, you can just sign up for the monthly. If you don't like it, you just cancel before the trial ends. But you get 28 days. You can try everything I've got. I've got a really good shoulder program that I created.
Yeah.
It's just more like to implement around your training, or you can do the session before you start training to really get those muscles switched on. Just to help sort of build up that resilience, because Lachey's and everything we do just destroys them. So up to you. You can check that out. If not, it doesn't matter. But the stuff I gave you now, that will provide you like a lot more immediate sort of short-term value. So I think you'll start noticing as long as you're doing them consistently. And the ones I gave you to do at your desk, the more you do them, the easier it's going to make warming up for training, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So try those things, man. Yeah, man. Maybe vote again, and you can get another one, and I might show you that magic trick.
Alright, perfect. Dude, thanks so much for the help.
No worries, buddy. We'll talk soon, okay? I look forward to hearing the update.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Take care, brother.
Yeah, man.
See you, man. Bye.